You're listening to the Dave Canning Sports Show. Here's your host, the voice, Dave Canning.
Welcome to my house. Play that music too loud. Show me what you do now. We don't have to go out.
That is right, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to their house. Welcome back to their living room. But most importantly, welcome back to a very special episode of the Dave Canning Sports Show. It is that special time of year, ladies and gentlemen, because someone in this house is celebrating a birthday very soon. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Adelie Conrad turns 1 in just a few short days, but then after that, running through your veins for 35 years. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, Kathmania. I was there 4 years later, but I was there. Okay, and on April 7th, on her birthday, that's right, ladies and gentlemen, for the first time ever on this show, Kathleen Conrad is here.
Happy to be here.
You better be happy to be here. That's right, we're joined by the magnificent Margaret. Ow!
Hello, wrestling fans.
And I don't have a good nickname for James. James, ladies
Jesse
and
James.
gentlemen. So
James Ellsworth.
we are all going to Wrestlemania, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to point at the sign. We're going to have birthday cake. It's going to be a great time. But before we do that, we're going to have a predictions contest. But for the first time ever, to throw a curveball at Kathmania, we're going to have a punishment that goes for the loser. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. If you've ever been to a concert or a sporting event, you know that getting out of the parking lot is a nightmare. So what are we going to do to kill time? We're going to sing WWE karaoke in the parking lot. That's right. Exactly. The winner will select a song for each of the 3 losers. That'll be me. And those 3 individuals will have to sing the songs in the parking lot. So we have 14 matches to run through, 8 hours of wrestling about. We're going to put in a work shift, guys. I hope everyone is ready, has plenty of Red Bull, and no sleep. So WrestleMania 35, MetLife Stadium predictions. Is everybody ready?
Ready.
All right, let's start the show for real. All right, so we're going to start off with the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal. We've seen iconic, legendary winners like Cesaro, The Big Show, Mojo Rawley. But let's see what we've got this year. We'll start off, we're going to give everyone 2 picks because a lot of people don't even know who's in it besides the SNL guys and Braun Strowman. So everybody gets 2 picks for this. So we'll start off on the end with the magnificent one. Who do you have?
My 2 picks are Andrade and Braun Strowman. Braun Strowman. He can win it like Braun Strowman can.
Wow. Okay. Kathmania, who do you have?
I also have Andrade as my first pick.
I'm sorry, it's Andrade.
No, whatever. I took French. Followed by Braun.
So did I.
Braun Strowman. Brawlins.
Braun Strowman. James, who do you have?
I'm gonna go Bobby Roode here. It's gonna be about Roode, and if not that,
Bobby.
I got kids. Heath Slater. It's gonna be a surprise win.
I like it. I'm going to go with the mainstream pick, and that is of SNL fame, Colin Jost and Michael Che. They're somehow going to trick Braun Strowman out of the ring, and they're going to win it. One of them.
Together?
Maybe. They could go down holding hands.
So those are your 2 picks?
Yes. I'm
The
going with the
SNL
SNL
guys.
guys. Hey, if you looked at the match graphic Monday night, yeah, by the way, we're doing this a week out, so anything could happen on the go-home shows, and just throw this completely out the window. So let's see. Next up, we have what they once called the Fabulous Moolah Battle Royal, realized their mistake, called it the Women's WrestleMania Battle Royal, but we here on the Dave Canning Sports Show will call it, in honor of Sensational Sherry, the Sensational Invitational. You're welcome, Vince. Let's start with Kathmania. Who do you have winning the Women's Battle Royal, the Sensational Invitational?
This was my first pick. I have the hometown hero, Mandy Rose, representing Yorktown Heights. What?
Oscar Nation.
Followed by Ruby Riott.
James, who do you have?
I'm actually gonna go with Ruby Riott to take it, and if on the off chance that doesn't happen, then it'll be Mandy Rose.
Okay.
Ditto.
One.
I have Mandy first, and then Ruby.
Okay, I have Mandy Rose too, but as my backup plan, Sonya Deville. You know, it comes down to Mandy's like, get out of here, I deserve it. Yeah, exactly. And Sonya's like, screw you.
Get out of here, hometown hero.
Exactly. All right, so
Well, actually, isn't Sonya from New Jersey?
Yes, she is the New Jersey Devil.
So
So she's the
she would
actual
go over
hometown
pretty
hero.
Good. She would go over pretty good in Jersey.
Exactly.
That'd be exciting.
So, the third match that nobody will care about during the pre-show, we're going to go with the Cruiserweight title from 205 Live. We have the champion, Buddy Murphy, defending against Mr. 8-Pack himself, Tony Nese. James, I know you're a big 205 Live guy.
Tony Nese.
Tony Nese. Magnificent one, who do you got?
I think Buddy Murphy will retain.
Buddy Murphy. Kathmania?
I don't know who anybody is. I'm going Buddy Murphy.
You just sound like everyone else who watches 205 Live. But I'm going to go with Tony Nese as well. That's right. Mr. 8-Pack himself,
Look at
Tony
that
Nese.
split right down the middle.
I know. I like it. I like it, Dave. I like it. Next up, we've got the United States title. Yeah, that's still a thing. The champion, Samoa Joe, defends against Rey Mysterio and his son.
Is this his first time defending it?
It's everyone's first time. Oh, the title. It might be. I don't know.
I think it is. I think it might be.
Could be. Beat R-Truth for it. That's how little they care about this title. It's sad. It really is. So.
But maybe it's making a comeback.
With Joe.
To the pre-show.
With Samoa Joe.
Yeah, it's coming back to the
It's got to
pre-show.
start somewhere.
Yeah, it does.
And he deserves it.
It's being defended.
Okay.
You can't say that, Shinsuke.
It's gay. So who do you have, Magnificent One?
I have Samoa Joe. He's gonna retain.
Kathmania.
Samoa Joe.
Samoa Cat.
Wait, he's like that.
Jimbo.
This thing is passed around. It's going to Rey Mysterio. It's
Passed
moving on again.
Passed
moving on again.
around.
New
Oh.
home.
It's going to Dominic.
It is. Dominic's gonna walk out. No, I'm going with Samoa Joe too. He's had it too short. Maybe they can actually pretend to like that it means something, But that'd be nice. Next up, we have the Indies versus the WWE. AJ Styles versus Randall Keith Orton. Randall Keith. Randall Keith. Randall Keith. You don't remember that from Cultaholic? No? Okay. So that joke just went over like a fart in church. So, Kathleen.
Ew.
Randy Orton, AJ Styles, who do you have?
I'm going with the phenomenal one.
Gutsy call, okay.
I'm
James?
gonna go with AJ Styles on this one.
Margaret?
Who I want to win and who I think will win are two different people. I think AJ will win, but I'd rather it be Randy.
So who's your actual
I
pick?
picked AJ Styles
picked
because I
AJ
think that's
Styles.
who's going to win. But
That's-
I'd rather it be Randy Orton.
Well, I'm going to differ with everyone, and I'm going to go with Randall Keith. Randall Keith Orton. Next up, we have the Intercontinental Championship. My man, Bobby Lashley. My man and yours with the moth by his side.
And he's going to retain.
Against Finn Balor.
Unless Finn does some demon stuff, it's going to be Bobby Lashley.
So you're going with Bobby Lashley.
Yeah, I picked
Out
Bobby
of turn.
Lashley.
Okay, Kathleen.
I'm going with Finn Balor because I just can't stand Bobby Lashley.
Turning around, poking at his butt.
Ugh.
James.
It's gonna be Finn.
It's going to be Finn.
You heard it here first. Well, you heard it there
Yeah, I was
first.
going to say here in a second. And I'm saying it's going to be Finn as well because I think if you look at the promotional posters, he's there as the demon, like on the bottom, like lurking, like.
If he does the demon, I think for sure he'll win it. But if he just comes out as himself, it's a wrap.
Oh, he's coming out as demon, and I'm going to use whatever's left of my voice from the previous 3 days and just go insane. So fair warning to all three of you. Next up,
Can't
we've
wait.
got the. It's going to be fun. The battle of the former besties, Shane McMahon and The Miz. Kathleen, you saw The Miz speak while you were in college.
I sure did.
Him and Coral.
It's very inspirational.
Who, is that who you're going? The inspirational Mike Mizanin?
I am. I'm going with The Miz because he's awesome.
He's what?
Awesome!
James?
I will choose the Miz as well. I'll go with it.
Miz is going to win it.
And his dad will be so proud.
Mr. Miz. Yeah, it's The Miz. Why are we even discussing this? It's The Miz.
I hope
Please.
there's a heel turn too because I'm sick of him.
Can you
being
imagine his
nice.
dad turned heel?
Yeah, how can he turn heel on a heel?
Turns heel on a heel
Then when
on a
Shane
heel.
turned face, Shane sucks.
And then Chris Christie comes running
I
out.
just don't like The Miz as a nice guy.
Just
I
let him
prefer
be a
as
face
jerk.
for the night. Do a heel turn later.
Turns out he's like He hates Maurice the entire time. She's using her for the reality show.
No way, not with that
No
reality
way.
show money.
No way.
Wants them
Ms.
checks.
A. And then it's the nostalgic match, ladies and gentlemen. No holds bars.
Who asked for this?
Drax the Destroyer
Besides Batista.
versus the King of Kings. Did I get that right? Drax the Destroyer? I've never seen Guardians of the Galaxy. I just know that's who he plays. He's
I
the
don't know
he's
what
the
you're
big green
talking
guy.
about.
So we've got
I'm eating a chip. And I'm moving so slowly.
Dave.
But you can't tell I'm eating a chip. It's from Guardians of the Galaxy.
Never seen it.
too. It's really
Never
funny.
seen it. So Dave Batista versus Paul Triple H Levesque. The battle of the dads. The bads. James, who do you have?
As much as I want it to be Batista, I just don't see Triple H retiring.
Oh, that's right. Yes, that is an
Triple H-
added stipulation.
Triple H will win.
If Triple H
because
loses, he must retire.
He's not going to retire because
He's got to
owns
get
the
that
place.
oil money when they go back to Saudi Arabia. Am I right? Mm-hmm. Margaret.
I concur. I would also like Batista to win, but I picked Triple H.
I'm also going with Triple H. You didn't say my name. Don't let you let it go down one. And
Kathleen, who do you have?
Someone else. I have Triple H as well because he's not retiring.
If you know me,
I think though they're only suggesting that he retire from wrestling,
he's
not.
they
not-
specifically
It's
said
not like he's
in-ring
going to step
competition.
down from the company.
He
No,
has
but
to
he's
step
not.
down.
He's
He just
not
wouldn't
stepping
wrestle.
down
But he
from
doesn't
in-ring
wrestle. He wrestles
competition.
what? Once a year?
He's like Santa Claus.
You bet he's going to give that.
Yeah, when he needs to stroke his ego.
Exactly. But as much as I love to root for a guy named Dave, I'm going to go with Triple H too. I'm going to root for Paul. So,
I'm going to root for Dave. But I don't think
I'm
he'll
not
win.
singing in the parking lot, therefore I'm rooting for Paul. So we've got, for the first time ever, allegedly, the women's tag team belts being defended at WrestleMania. It is the Boston Hug Connection versus the Iconics and the Samoan Slaughterhouse, Tamina and Nia Jax, versus your mom's favorite tag team, Beth Phoenix and Natalia. You like that, right? I didn't even have that written down. That's great. James, who do you have?
Yikes.
Like, we're in Jersey. The wrong boss, but it's going to be the boss. And Hook.
Wow.
Bruce Springsteen
Oh
and
my
Richie
God.
Bruce Springsteen and Bon Jovi
Just
team up.
off the cup tonight.
Margaret, who do you have?
I boss and hug.
As
Kathleen?
much as I would like WrestleMania to be iconic, it's going to be the Boston Hug Connection. Wah, wah, wah.
Excellent.
I too am going with the boss and the hug connection.
Someday I hope it'll be the Iconics, but I don't think it's going to be their WrestleMania moment.
It's
It'll be,
unfortunate.
it'll be their backlash moment.
WrestleMania is all about the four horsewomen, but we'll get to that.
We'll get to that later. Okay. Then we've got in his farewell match, because thank God it's tough to watch, Kurt Angle versus
Oof.
Baron
It's getting
Corbin,
painful.
allegedly. Who went last time? Who's that? Margaret, you go next.
Oh, I pick Kurt Angle. They're not. It's his last match. He's not going to lose.
A lot of
But no
people-
matter who he's fighting against.
Mhm.
I think it's going to be Kurt Angle, but I'm hoping that it'll end up being against John Cena.
James.
Look, you don't lose your final match.
Actually,
unless
you do a
unless
lot of
you
times.
suck.
Shawn Michaels lost. Well, he
Or
was
Bret
supposed
Hart.
to.
So I'm
Yeah.
going with Kurt Angle and also Baron Corbin. Oh my God.
Yeah, Baron Corbin's. This is my.
Nice
my.
vest.
This is
Everyone
my-
hates on Baron Corbin, and I like him.
But that's the point, people. You are supposed to hate Baron Corbin. You're not supposed to like that he's there. He's a bad guy. He
I
does
do
bad
like that
things.
he's there.
Lone Wolf.
I like Baron Corbin.
Well, my prediction is
Come
this:
at me.
Kurt Angle
Come at
will
me,
beat
bro.
Baron Corbin in like a minute and 50 seconds in a squiggity squash match. Maybe if you watch more online content, you'd understand that reference. But then he'll be like, "All right, I want one
She's
more.
got
You know,
kids.
I want someone to come out and fight me." And
Cat
John
Slater.
Cena's music will hit. They'll have that match, and John Cena will beat Kurt Angle. But I have Kurt Angle beating Baron Corbin. That's what counts. Kurt Angle beats Baron Corbin. Then
Okay.
we've got in your feel-good hallmark moment of the evening, it is Roman Reigns versus Drew McIntyre. Kathmania. Who do you have?
I have the big dog coming to reclaim his yard.
Oh my.
I mean, it's great that he's back and healthy, but you know he's gonna win.
Of course.
James.
Roman Reigns reigns supreme.
Romaine Reigns. Margaret.
He's not gonna lose.
Come on, do it as Ross. Do it. Say it like Ross would say it.
I mean, the big dog.
That's better. Yeah, it's Roman Reigns. We've got Roman Reigns across the board. Then things get interesting, ladies and gentlemen, which this whole WrestleMania card could shift for sanity purpose. We're going to go
They're
with
not gonna
the
be there.
WWE Championship first. After 11 years, Kofi Kingston will get to redeem himself from missing trick-or-treats with his kids as he goes for the WWE Championship against Daniel Vegan-Only Bryan. Margaret, let's go with you. I keep forgetting who goes first. So, we'll go with Margaret. Who do you got and why?
I got Kofi. I want that feel-good moment.
Kathmania.
I also am going with Kofi.
James.
Kofi.
Kathmania is Kofi Mania.
Kofi Mania. We'll run wild with Kathmania and WrestleMania. And I'm going with Kofi too.
Kath has 4 letters. Kofi has 4 letters. And they're both starting with K.
Dave has 4 letters.
Yeah, but it doesn't start with K.
It could.
It's not your birthday. It's not your WrestleMania feel-good moment. Kath and Kofi are going to win.
Kofi Kathmania. Kofi Kathmania.
Kathmania.
Kofi Kathmania. All right. Then we've got the Universal title. We've been waiting months for this to happen and hopefully happen. Brock Lesnar defends his Universal Championship against the architect, Seth Rollins. Kathleen.
I'm going with my man Seth Rollins.
I
He
didn't know who
better
she was
win.
going to say there. I just heard my man. I was like, Paul Heyman?
I'm
James?
surprised actually. I'm surprised actually.
James runs in with the Money in the Bank briefcase.
If it's not Seth Rollins, I'm out of there.
I will leave. I will leave
I won't. I'll
to
just
go
sit
get a
in my
beer.
seat being
I will leave
really
and go get a
pissed
beer.
off.
James, who do you got?
I'm gonna go with Seth Rollins.
It's a good pick.
It is.
It's a
That's why I
great
did
pick.
it. That's why I did it.
Margaret
Ditto. I'm not.
is a Pokemon, but she's going with Seth. And I too am going to go with Seth frickin' Rollins. Please, for the love of God. I am tired of not knowing what that belt looks like. And
I'm
then,
just over Brock Lesnar.
and then for the first time ever in 35 WrestleManias, a women's match will main event and be the last match on the card, unless something crazy happens
And
with that
Joan
alliance.
Jett is going to play Ronda
That's
in.
right. Watch that eye roll right there,
I'm
ladies and gentlemen.
excited for both of those things
So
I
we
just
have
said.
Ronda J. Cuthbert Rousey, the Raw Women's Champion, as of now defending her belt and her belt alone against Charlotte, the newly crowned SmackDown Women's Champion, versus the challenger, Royal Rumble winner of 2019, Rebecca Lynch. Now, there's rumor that they could change this to whoever gets pinned loses their title. I'm not sure if that would affect anyone's decision making, but I'm just gonna throw that. Should we do that as a tiebreaker as well? Because I think we all have the same answer. So you should say who gets pinned as well, and we'll add that on there.
I don't know that part. I didn't know
Who
there was going
wins?
to be a last minute
Who wins?
stipulation.
There we go. WrestleMania curveball. Alrighty, so I want to know who you've got winning and who you have them pinning. James, we'll start with you.
I'm going with Becky Lynch taking the win.
Okay?
And if I'm gonna have to say it, I'm gonna say that she will pin. I'll go with Ronda Rousey.
Ooh, okay.
I was gonna go Charlotte, but I switched it up last minute
Okay.
in my head.
All right. Kathleen. Margaret. One
Becky's
of you.
going to win,
Okay.
but I don't think she's going to pin. I think she wants to.
Well, who she pins, taps out, whatever.
I think she's going to tap out Ronda. She's going
Okay.
to put Ronda in the disarm her and break Ronda's arm off. Because that's been their whole thing. I will
Mhm.
take your title, I will take your arm.
Yep.
I also think Becky's gonna win, and I also think she's gonna make Ronda Rousey tap out because she's gonna go off and have some kids.
Or maybe she'll do both of them.
And hopefully she'll leave
That
Raw
actually be pretty good.
She'll
and
do a
be
double
out of my
arm-
life.
Do a
which would
double
be
arm
great.
bar.
Yeah. I am going to go with the same, and this is how WrestleMania ends. Here is your Paul Heyman, fellow WCC alumni spoiler. Ronda Rousey gets tapped out by Becky Lynch. Becky Lynch beats Ronda. Ronda rolls out of the ring. Charlotte and Becky have that stare down, and Charlotte offers her hand. Becky shakes it. They hold their hands up. Sasha and Bailey come out, all the 4 horsewomen take a post, put up the 4, hold up your belt, fireworks, good night, and these 3 then sing
But then
karaoke out in the parking lot.
Shayna Baszler, Jessamine Duke, and Marina Shafir come out of nowhere,
And just on the
pick
ramp,
up Ronda, and they're
just standing on the
4
ramp.
versus 4.
Ooh, I like that for Survivor Series. That'd be about 9 months out. You could have a kid. Get to work there, Rhonda.
That
Get
is
to
not
work.
9 months
happening.
bro.
Yeah, I'm gonna pop out of kid and get back in shape.
Whoops. Ronda Rousey's not in shape now. Because she needs to shape up her attitude a little bit. But that is going to do it.
Stop pulling her pants
The
out.
predictions are now locked in, ladies and gentlemen. Get some pants that fit Rhonda. The predictions are
Get a
locked
top
in.
that
That's
you're
right,
not
ladies and
gonna
gentlemen. We are going to have
allow.
a video blog. We're going to record everything from Mania weekend. We're going to...
Who's just?
Well, you're going to the Hall of Fame, so feel free to record some stuff for us to put in there. We're going to be at TakeOver, WrestleCon, the G1 Supercard, Mania, Raw after Mania, SmackDown after Mania, Access, probably a bar at some point.
The What Culture Show.
The What Culture Show. Here's why. So, yeah, I'm broke, but I had enough to get these shirts made. These wonderful Kathmania shirts, because we will be there April 7th. Don't forget.
Come to Kathmania.
Come to Kathmania. We invite everyone. Come find us in the parking lot. I'll put our parking spot on Twitter, so you can come find me on all the platforms of social
We
media.
won't be hard to find.
Exactly. Trust me. Look for the loud people. It'll be us, not the Europeans coming over. So that is going to do it. Don't forget to follow me on all the platforms of social media, at Dave C. The Voice on Facebook, Twitter, Snapchat, and all that good stuff. Check out her band's Facebook and YouTube page, Bedside Manor. And why? Is that what we made the YouTube page?
Yeah. Bedside Manor, New York.
And don't forget, I have the cutest niece and nephews in the world. Just going to throw that out there. Just saying. But yeah, so that is going to do it for this episode of the Dave Canning Sports Show. Hope everyone enjoys WrestleMania. Hope you enjoyed this video. Like, share, and subscribe down below. And until next time, on behalf of the Dave Canning Sports Show, I have been Dave Canning for James, Kathleen, and Margaret, reminding you to tell your mother you love her every day because, like Kevin Durant said, Mom, you're the real MVP. Good night, everyone, and God bless America. Oh, is this what we're doing?
I thought we were going to do like a shield thing. We're the 4 horse children.
The 4 horse children versus
Sounds like some bad movie.
4 horse children. Book it, Vince. Book it.
Welcome to my